Man, if y'all have not seen this hood yet, y'all are missing out. This thing is filthy though. People worried, oh my god, you scratched it. And what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to 2GOZ Garage. Man, it feels so good to be back talking to the camera. It's been so long. I just formatted my SD card for this camera, and my last footage is whenever I did the exhaust on the 350Z, and that was like, I think over a year ago. It's been a long time since I picked up the camera, but today we are back in business. And we got to do some stuff to the 350. Here she is right here. She's been on jack stands for, I think it's been like, honestly, probably been like 2 months since she's been on jack stands. And the reason why it's been on jack stands is, I don't know if I've explained it to you guys. I probably haven't because it's been so long. Ever since I got the new wheels done, the Volk Racing GTFs, they have had a little bit of steering wheel shake as I would be going down the highway driving over like 60 miles an hour, 70 miles an hour. And as I would speed up a little bit, it would like go away, but it'll still be there. And then when I would decelerate, it would like just shake really bad. So I had a really bad steering wheel shake with those tires. I took them back to the shop and Jonathan put them on his tire machine and he rolled them, and you can actually see the tires had a little ball in them. So honestly, there were probably some bad tires that I never even realized it. So I got those swapped out, and it took like 2 months because, well, it didn't take 2 months. Let's just say, you know, financial wise, had to work things out a little bit, save up a little bit, get the tires, because, you know, stuff's expensive. So I got the 2 tires finally, took them to Jonathan, got them swapped out, and now I got them here, ready to go. But I'm not going to put the wheels back on the car just yet until I change the extended lug studs that I put on a while back to the stock ones, because I'm going to take off the 1/4-inch spacer that I have on the car, because I believe that probably had something to do with some of the shake that I was having. So if I show you guys, I have my nice beautiful powder coated calipers covered. I had this 1/4-inch spacer, and as you guys can see, it has a little bit of play. They're not like centering, so I'm like pretty sure this probably was part of some of the shake. So I'm just gonna take those out, but because my lug nuts aren't open-ended, I'm gonna have to change the studs back to stock because these are too long, and you know, it will hit the inside. Man, it's been so long. Like I have so much to like catch you guys up on, but little by little, you know, I'm gonna try to get back into flow. It's just hard because, you know, life, bills, family, got a new baby. Well, you guys already know about the baby, but he's growing up fast. He's growing up really good, healthy. Thank God, you know, everyone's doing good, and I'm doing good as well, if you guys are wondering. I know a lot of people have been concerned on where the videos have been, if I sold Tina, because I put up a post that I was selling it, but that was an April Fool's joke. But no, she's not going nowhere. She's right here, never going anywhere. Actually, we just did that hood painting you guys seen. If you guys didn't see it, go check out the Instagram at 2GOZ. It's my nice little 2GOZ shirt that I made a while back. But we actually did some lace on the middle. Like, you guys can't really see it here because it's in the shade, but once you really see this thing in the sunlight, everything like pops really cool. All right, enough talking. Let's get to those studs. I want to get those swapped out, get the Z back off the jack stands, and move on to the next project that I have not introduced to YouTube yet. But a long time ago on my Instagram, I did show the project, but let me show you guys. This is something from that project that I have to swap out, and I'm gonna be doing that very soon. This guy right here. And if you guys can guess what this is for, I mean, obviously you guys can tell it's front wheel drive, but if you guys can tell what this transmission is for, you know what this goes in. And that's the next project car. And that's actually not my car. That is my wife's project car, Christina. So I don't get to say anything on that build, but more of that will come later. So if you're wondering why I do that, is so that I can get access to the bolts that hold the caliper. Genius, right? Wow! I do need to get some aftermarket camber arms and toe arms and everything, because I realize I do have a lot of camber wear, but it's natural camber wear. Oh wow, these are brand new gloves. That's crazy. Let's get it. I've already released the tension on the brake caliper. Just stick this in here, go back and forth, and you get it nice and loose. Don't want those to fall. Look at that, amazing. These hubs are brand new. When I got them, I swapped these out to the extended studs. These are the factory ones, factory length. They are way longer, but I'm gonna be putting them back to stock today. Little bang bang bang, chicka wang hang slang. Bada bing bada boom. So now you might be asking yourself, well, you beat those right out. How are you gonna put them back on? Slide them in. This is what I use. I found this to be the perfect tool for this. I forget the name of it. Basically, this actually goes on the lower control arm on the 350Zs. So this is the old one that I took off of it when I replaced the arms. And I had this, so you're like, how the heck, what is that supposed to do? Pop. Oh, it's not gonna work. Oh, maybe if I go this way. Perfect. I'm gonna pull it in. And that's how you do it. And just like that, we are back to stock studs. Perfect. Now we just got to do that on the other side. But before that, we got to put this back together and clean this because this is dirty. Even though nobody's gonna see this, but I want to clean it so that I know that it's clean. Amazing. Nice clean surface, both on the rotor and the hub. I always like to use a lug nut to center the rotor before I put the caliper back on. Alright, so this side is nice and complete, nice and good. I'm gonna wire wheel this before I put the wheel on, but before I put the wheels on, I'm just gonna replicate this on the other side. I literally did that in like 7 minutes. So another reason why I'm super excited to throw these wheels on is because this is actually the first time I'm gonna be running these wheels, the Volk Racings, without that spacer. The reason why I had the spacer is because on my old setup, I had to run the spacer to clear the Brembos. But with these, I actually don't need to run the spacer to clear the Brembos. But I thought the fitment looked nice and it was nice and pokey. But I think now that I take the spacers off, it's gonna be like flush perfectly with the fenders. I do have some before videos and pictures so you guys can see how it looked before. So yeah, let's throw these things on and see how my fitment is. It's probably gonna make the front look like it's higher now because my car does look low, but it's on factory suspension. I haven't even put it on coilovers yet or air suspension. I don't know what I want to do anyways with that. Leave your feedback down below. Should I bag this car or should I put it on coilovers? But the thing is, I want to boost it too. And then I want to 2J swap it, and then I want to just put a turbo in the VQ. I don't know what I want to do. There's so many things I want to do. Let me know what you guys want to see with this car. Like I'm acting childish and like a little kid. Check out that wheel, guys. This thing looks so sick. They're dirty right now, but I'm gonna clean them later once I clean the whole car. They have that Prismatic Universe powder coat and then the gold plated bolts and hardware, the lug nuts and everything to match. Look at all this. Whoa, Turbski. Let's see how this thing looks once I lower it. Yo, this thing is a monster truck. Like, it doesn't even look low anymore. Looks like the back. But I will say, it looks freaking good. So if you come over the fender, it hasn't even settled yet. I should settle, I think it's close enough. Look at how flush that is. Like before it was sticking out like, you know, a 1/4 inch further out. It was pokey, now it's flush. Amazing. I don't know why I didn't do this from the start, but look at this. This is driving me crazy. My freaking freshly painted bumper. I want to get that bumper painted. Before I get that repainted though, I'm gonna do the hood, I want to do the roof, and I want to get the carbon fiber fenders. What y'all think? Or should I just focus on boosting it? Or I should get some suspension for it. Or I should just 2J swap it. I need a small loan of $1 million to do half of the stuff I want to do. Because as you guys know, it's not just the 350Z that I want to do stuff to. I also want to do a lot of stuff to Tina. There's a lot of things I want to update on her, bring her back up to spec, give her a full refresh, and everything just costs money. And money is very hard to get. But you guys can donate. You know what I'm saying? Donate. I wanted to start this thing up, but it's not going to work out this video because the battery is completely dead. But I can't even drive it because I owe like 1,000 on tolls. That's a freaking story for another day too. And then on top of that, they won't let me renew my registration because of that. And I had to take off my insurance because the insurance rates went through the roof. So it's like there's a big like mess right now with the Z. That's why I haven't been using it. It's just been sitting, which is why like I really didn't rush doing this because it's just gonna sit. So yeah, I can't even drive it. As I mentioned earlier, I'm gonna be revealing the new car to you guys pretty soon. So stay tuned for that, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned for everything that's coming for Tina and the Skyline build. I gotta go out there and give you guys a good update video on it, show you guys, you know, all the progress that's been made. But you know, that thing's taking a little while, but I will say it will definitely be worth the wait. And I finally figured out the colorway I want to do it, like, because I've been trying to think of a good color that will, you know, be a good contrast against the color that I'm doing the whole car. And I think I figured it out finally, what color I'm going to do the wheels, the calipers, the valve covers, all the engine color. And you know, I think like my vision, it looks freaking sick, and I can't wait till it's done. I can't wait to show you guys it in reality. We're getting there. That's another thing I gotta get, is the body kit for that car. So yeah, cars are very expensive, especially if you have a lot of them. Adios amigos. Adios. Why are you walking like that? Loop, loop.